Kids are notorious for their innocent, unfiltered, and often hilarious remarks. Their developing minds interpret the world in unique ways, leading to moments of pure comedy. Whether they're misunderstanding a word or coming up with their own inventive explanations, kids have an incredible ability to make us laugh. Here are 10 of the funniest things kids have ever said. 1. I'm not sleepy, I'm just tired of sleeping. The classic battle at bedtime. Kids tend to come up with the most creative excuses to delay sleep, and this one takes the cake. When a child claims they're tired of sleeping, it's clear that they've completely redefined the idea of being tired. It's a humorous perspective on the necessity of rest. 2. I'm not arguing, I'm just explaining why I'm right. Kids have an innate sense of confidence, often believing they're always correct, no matter the situation. This phrase is commonly uttered during sibling spats or parent-child disagreements, demonstrating their unwavering belief in their own logic. It's a perfect example of a child's determination to have the last word. 3. I don't like broccoli, I like the word broccoli. Kids often struggle with food, especially vegetables. However, their understanding of words and names can lead to some humorous contradictions. This child's comment about broccoli highlights their ability to separate the taste from the concept of the food. It's an amusing look at how kids process the world around them. 4. When I grow up, I want to be a grown-up. Sometimes, children have a very simple view of the future, and this remark is a perfect example. They often aspire to be like adults but don't fully understand what that entails. The innocence in wanting to become what they already are is a funny reminder of the way kids see the world from a fresh perspective. 5. Do we have to go to school today? I'm tired of learning. A classic comment from a child who's had enough of the classroom. Kids often wish they could take a break from the structured learning environment, and this humorous line reflects the universal struggle between school and freedom. It's funny because it's something many of us can relate to, even if we don't admit it. 6. I don't want to go to bed. What if I miss something important? This statement is often heard from kids who have a fear of missing out, otherwise known as FOMO. The thought of sleeping while the world continues on without them is too much to bear. It's both sweet and funny how children think they're going to miss something life-changing, like a random episode of a TV show, while they're fast asleep. 7. Why do I have to eat vegetables? They're not even food. Kids and vegetables often have a complicated relationship. The idea that vegetables aren't real food is a common misconception among children. When a child declares vegetables as non-food, it's hard not to laugh, especially when their taste buds are still developing, and they have yet to appreciate the wonders of a good salad. 8. I'm going to make a sandwich with bread, peanut butter, and more bread. Creativity knows no bounds when it comes to kids, especially in the kitchen. This child's approach to sandwich making is a classic example of the unique perspective on food. By doubling up on the bread, they've created a sandwich that's both comical and inventive. It's a funny take on culinary ingenuity that only a child could come up with. 9. Can I have a glass of milk, but not too much milk, just a little bit of milk? Kids often have very specific requests, especially when it comes to food and drink. The hilarity here lies in the paradox. How much is a little bit of milk? It's a moment of humor where a child's attempt at precise measurements is both confusing and adorable. 10. When I grow up, I want to be a unicorn. Kids have the most whimsical aspirations, and this one is a prime example of their boundless imagination. While adults might be focused on careers and responsibilities, a child can dream of becoming a magical creature. It's an innocent, hilarious comment that reflects the purity of childhood imagination. Children's remarks can be priceless, often revealing the charm, creativity, and hilarity of their innocent minds. The world through a child's eyes is full of wonder, and their humorous takes on everyday life never fail to make us smile. These funny quotes remind us of the joy that comes from seeing the world through the eyes of a young one, unfiltered and full of humor.